Hello, folks. Good afternoon. Hello, folks. Good afternoon and welcome. St Patrick's Park in Drumragh is a setting today for another of the All-County League Second Division matches involving Gortin. Gortin versus Drumragh. Should be an exciting match. Gortin are just taking the field there, led out by Harry Keenan, a veteran of many a Tyrone, or of many a Gortin performance. Gortin just kicking it around there, awaiting the arrival of Drumragh. There's a big attendance here again. Reserve match has just ended, an exciting reserve match, one of the best I've seen all year. Resulted in a victory for Gortin. 4 points. The score was 3 goals and 7 points to Gortin, 1 goal and 9 points to the Drumragh. There's men here today that never were at a football match. Pat O'Neill's over there in the corner. There's visitors here from England witnessing Gaelic football live for the first time ever. It's not this shit, right?
No, it's the 2 bars. 2 bars.
Hey, Jared. Jared. O'Neill.
Who's the ref there?
Jared.
He's, what do you call the boy ref?
He was on no length to go there. Jared O'Neill. I call the ref. That's him.
That brother's a real bastard.
Jumping on.
Jeez, Mark Collins not there today?
No.
We're talking about a couple of goals.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 7 to 1, mate.
Eh?
7 to 1, mate.
Was it a 14 on?
Yeah. So, 3-7 we got. Not often the tight game.
Scored 5-4 against Queen.
I'm on tight games.
No game to
Walk over. No, well took.
Oh, there was more space in the second half.
Second half, yeah. Barney Taggart. I suppose everybody criticises the referee, but I'm sure Barney will do his best today to be his normal impartial self. time. Right, folks. 10 minutes to 4. We're starting this game. Barney Tigers checking with his umpires to see that everything's in line. Gortin have lined out. Non-changed team. Except for Nigel McCarran's introduction at right half back. Owing to the fact that Mark McConnell's off. Harry Keane has moved forward in the right half forward. Gortin get the ball first with Jared McCullough. Jared puts it away down towards Liam. Liam gets passed by the Drumragh corner back. Comes now out into the middle of the field. Attacked by Drumragh. A big long raking ball goes right in there. Is it going to go the whole way to Paul Brogan? It is. Paul's under it. He gets it. Paul's played a couple of great games for Gortin recently. Goes out towards Barry McNulty. Barry clears it up along the line. Up to Eddie McCullough. Eddie's in space. Eddie gives it long and high and away into the centre, and it's going to bounce in towards Colin McGarvey. Colin's under it. He's trying to break it to Liam Mossy. He does. Liam's looking for a score. Liam bounces it. He hits it. It's on the ground. He hits it wide. That was hard luck there for Liam. The ball didn't come back to him. Intelligent break by Colin McGarvey. And a reasonably good start there now by Gortin in their first attack. Finding men. We're in the first minute. Drumragh kick out. Edge of the small square. He drives it a long high ball up. Dermot Daly's underneath it. He jumps, he catches it, takes it down, he bounces it. Gets it back now to Eddie. Eddie's in a dangerous position. He's under pressure. And he gets his free from Barney Tigard. Eddie's going to take it himself. There's a breeze blowing straight across the field here. I don't think it's too bad down at their level. It's quite strong up here in our commentary position. He gives it to his brother Jared. Jared puts a long ball in towards the 14-yard line. The Ram defence gather it. Get it away out here to a man in space, midfielder. He turns, looking for a man. Kicks it away long down the middle of the field. Eddie gets in there, gets a hand to it, breaks it, gives it quick away to his brother Jared. Eddie and Jared are the men of the moment here. Gives it, Liam Mossy's on it again. Liam beats his man. Away he goes. Liam puts it in towards Harry. Harry gathered, he's under pressure, he's bundled to the ground and he gets his free. Harry's about 40 yards out there when he was fouled. A wee bit over to the left hand side of the post, ideal position for Liam Mossy. Liam was telling me in a pre-match interview that he had hamburger last night that didn't agree with him. He spent a lot of the time at night, last night, on a sitting position. And it goes narrowly wide. We'll have to hope that a wee jog round gets Liam straightened out. I think that's just been awarded a point. It is awarded a point. The goalie's taken it from the 21-yard line. I think I owe Liam Mossy an apology. Kick out for Drumragh, 1 point to 0 to Gortin. A big catch in the middle of the field there from Drumragh. They are fouled. Get it away in towards the corner. Barry clears it on the ground, but he clears it out over the sideline, on the far side of the field. 50 yards from the Gortin goal, 60 yards from the Gortin goal. Over there towards the Gortin management trio. Big Marty Keys kicks it away in there, drops it in the edge of the square. It comes on Barry McNulty, gets it. He's fouled right across in the middle of his own square. And that's going to be a free out to be taken by Paul Brogan. Paul puts it on his usual favourite spot there, the right hand side of the small square. 3 minutes going. Kicks a big long high ball as the sun begins to come out here over St Patrick's Park. Dermot gets it and loses it. It's broken away from him. Drumragh centre half forward, overlapping half back. Takes it, kicks it away and long. A good ball towards Endemone. Endemone drops it. Comes to Barry McNulty. He kicks it away long out to the field towards Roger. Roger's under it. Roger breaks it. Marty Keys with it. Middle of the field. He's been tackled by Peter O'Neill. Back to that same right half back. And again, Drumragh men are out there well, first to the ball. And this is going in, it's going over the heads of everybody. Nearly went over Paul's as well, but he came and got it, and it comes now to Harry. Harry's back in there, foraging deep for the ball, and he gets fouled. And there's a quick free by Colin Fergal Daly towards his brother Connor. Connor got on his knees, and it's resulted in a free to Gortin for the ball being lifted off the ground by the Drumragh man. Jared takes it, and he takes it quick. Roger has it. He distributes it quick there to Liam Mossy. Liam Mossy puts it across the field. Way over, and there's towards Conor Daly, and he hits it, then puts it over the bar. There's another point to Gortin. Two points to 0 to Gortin. 5 minutes going. Kick out again into the middle of the field. Dermot Daly's under it again. Dermot's broke away from him. Big Marty Keys away on another run. He gets fouled. Drives on a long low ball towards the forward line. Drumragh on an attack. It's a breakaway, and that should have been a score there, but it's narrowly wide by the full forward. This Drumragh team are sharper than I've seen them before. Mind you, there's a lot of sharp people about Drumragh, women included. Comes out high. Harry nearly gets the break, doesn't get it, fights for it again. Scramble on the ground here in the middle of the field, out towards our commentary position. Short ball. Looking for a man. Drumragh kick it long and high in there. Gortin men and under it. Broken away. Nobody has it. Full forward has it. He's going straight through this time. Left foots it over the bar. 2 points to 1 to Gortin. Drumragh's first point of the game. 6th minute. Kick out from Gortin again. Way into Eddie. Eddie has it and loses it, but he's fouled in the process. And there's a bit of an altercation breaking out there between the two of them, and maybe a hot ball. The referee's going for the book. Don't know for what it was. He's booking Marty anyway, and I think he's going to have another word with Eddie as well. He's booked the two of them. Retaliation. Barney must be trying to establish his authority early in the game. 7 minutes gone. 2 points to 1. This is going to be a throw up now by the referee. Dropping down there. It's breaking again. Breaking towards Dermot Daly. Dermot's looking for space to hit it with, and he gets full down to the ground again and fouled, and that's a free to Gortin. It's going to be a close, hard, tight game, this. Eddie drives it away in. Hey, dropping. Fisted away by the fullback. Comes out again. Drumragh on the ball. Gortin are not just biting as hard as they should be. But Mickey Kane that time didn't anticipate it. Right's gone over his head. Drumragh through here. They have an extra man. But he's going to take it himself, and he drives it over the bar. There's a good score for Drumragh. Paul Atchison there. Took that score. Sides are level. 8.5 minutes. Barney Taggart's annoyed that these kickouts are not being taken a bit quicker. Paul takes a long run up towards it. He kicks it way out high into the middle of the field. Breaking forward. Drumragh have it again. Drumragh making the better start to this game. Jared McCullough gets it. Way towards Roger. Roger's first touch. Kicks it long down the middle. Goes nowhere. Goes to the Drumragh man. This time it's back with Drumragh and the big long ball. Conor Daly, or Fergal Daly comes out. He anticipates it, gets it. Jared transfers it right away in towards Conor Daly. He fists it, breaks to Dermot Daly. Dermot finds now Liam Mossy. Liam Mossy's in the clear. He's 21 yards out. What's he looking for? He drives it and slips it over the bar, and that's an excellent score for Gortin. They're back in the lead, 3 points to 2. We're into the 9th minute of the first half. Liam could have went for the goal there, but now imagine he reckoned it was better to establish the thing early on in the game. Time enough for the goals. Take your points and the goals will come. Kick out back into the middle of the field. Well broken by Harry Keenan. Drumragh managed to get the break. They're away on a big run through now. That's Connor Starrs, big number 9. He's looking for a man, he's looking for something. Trying not to waste the ball. Big high ball is coming in, it's going to go over the bar. No, it's not, it lands in Paul Brogan's arms. He gets it away towards Fergal Daly. Fergal's crunched to the ground by Endemone. And that goes out over the end line and wide. It's given a wide by the Gortin umpire. Barney Taggart sees it a different way. He sees it as a 50 to Drumragh. Drumragh 50. There's no breeze advantage to either team of the day. It's blowing straight across the field. It's a wee bit to about 10 yards to the left hand side of the goals. There's a good kick for a right footed player. He kicks it, and he kicks it wide. Narrowly wide. Drumragh missed the chance to go level there. They're a point behind. Drumragh 2 points, Gortin 3. 11 minutes gone, first half. Paul Brogan back with a kick out. Both teams feeling each other out, checking out what's happening. Drops in the middle of the field towards Harry. He breaks it and he breaks it down to Nigel. Nigel fists it into the middle. Dermot Daly is on the ball. He's fisted again, transfers it on to Roger. Roger crosses the 50. He's going through, he's in space. He's going to be looking for the score here. Roger left foots it over to the green spot there between the posts, and another point for Gortin. They move in now to a 4-2 lead. Middle of the 12th minute. That's neat football there from Gortin. Keep that up. We make no apology at all for a totally biased commentary here. We'll get home some way. Ball comes out into the middle of the field. That's what's Harry's again. Harry's playing a brilliant game for a 42-year-old. So what's Connor Daly there? Connor gets fouled. He's 55 yards out. Are they going to take their time on it? Or they're looking for the quick one? Roger's taking it out of his hands. Peter Canavan style. He'll be on the 50 when he kicks her. He kicks her long. It's dropping in towards the corner of the square, and that's another 50. Broken away by the Drumragh defence, and a chance this time for Liam Mossy to stretch Gortin's lead from the ground. Liam settles himself, looks at the posts, bends forward and starts to run. Kicks it long and curls in and curls right in. It's going to go, hits the post and goes wide, and that was a dangerous moment for Drumragh, because I'm not sure whether that was above or below the bar. Could have crept in onto the top of the post. I think the goalie didn't want to take the fingers off himself. And here he is anyway, all 8 fingers and 2 thumbs intact, kicking her out from the edge of the small square, high into the middle of the field. Roger's under it. He's beaten in the air by the centre half back. Drumragh have the ball and Drumragh have the free. Takes it, left footed, quickly. Drumragh are good at finding their man here. Mickey's going to cut this one off. He breaks it on the ground towards Jared McCullough. Jared gives it back now to Fergal Daly. Fergal finds a kick, knocks it high up towards Roger. Roger pulls it down to himself, gets it at the second bite. Gets a good ball away out towards the corner. Colin McGarvey's coming towards it. He claims possession. Full forward. Turns. He's looking for a man. Puts a good ball in towards Connor Daly. Connor's under pressure. He's on the 30-yard line and he's bundled to the ground by 4 defenders. And there's a free in to Gortin. I think Barney Taggart is either going to add distance or else book a man, or even maybe only talk to him. So the Ram man kicked her away. Barney Taggart has given Gortin a few yards extra. Makes it a wee bit easier for Liam. Looks to be about 19 or 20 yards out to the left hand side of the post. These are wee buns usually to Liam Mossy. Bends forward again, takes the wee run and slips it high between the posts, and that's Gortin's 5th point. Gortin beginning to creep away now. 5 points to 2. A good early lead after only 15 minutes played. Drumragh are playing good enough football, but they're not converting it into scores. Into the middle of the field. Breaks in the middle of the field. And then everybody's bundled to the ground. The referee gave a free to Gortin there, and there was some dissent there from the Drumragh centre half forward. The referee's reminding him that he has a full set of parents, I'm sure. Not to be calling them names like that. We're back with Liam Mossy. Liam dummies a few men and then gives her back to Eddie. Eddie's away in a solo runaway out round the defence. He gets bundled up by a good defence by Drumragh. The ball goes out over the line. And it's given to Gortin, all right. And Gortin, Eddie takes a big quick one on the centre. Oh, that's a goal by Colin McGarvey. In the 16th minute of the first half, he climbed on the edge of the square, reminiscent of Peter Canavan against Galway. But this time he fisted it the whole way over the line and the net bulged. And a goal for Gortin. 1 goal and 5 points to Gortin, 2 points to Drumragh. At this stage, the bookies have stopped taking money on Drumragh. Check out, high into the middle of the field. Drumragh man taking too long about the ball, giving the Gortin defence time to get back in the action. Kicks it down, and there's evidence of the Gortin defence getting back in time. Jared gets it and clears it and finds a man quickly. It's Liam Mossy. He's under pressure, he's on the halfway. He gives a good ball in towards Conor Daly. Conor's coming well for everything today. He gives it back to Liam Mossy. Liam collects, looks round, beats a man, gives it into the middle. Referee gives it for running too long. A wee bit harsh, I think. And this is a Drumragh free back into the middle of the field, but Jared's on it again. He gets it broken away from him. Drumragh man has it. Eventually finds an option. Ball goes right away in towards Endemol. End is in there under pressure, but he gets a free in. Free in to Drumragh from 35 yards out, slightly to the left hand side of the goal. A good position for a right footed kicker to try and haul back some of this deficit. Gortin are 6 points in the lead now. That's a free for Drumragh, taken out of the hands and kicked straight over the bar. Drumragh now 3 points. Gortin 1 goal and 5. "18 minutes gone. Gortin have made a good start. They're looking up, finding their men, taking their scores well. Check out this time. High into the centre of the field. Going right over the middle of the field. Broken back by the centre half back, and it's coming now, and Drumragh are launching another attack down the field in their home ground here in Noma. Under pressure, the man gets held back. A couple of minutes ago, Liam got took for running too far. It was a similar situation. This time anyway, it's a free for the attacking player. The Drumragh man that scored the point a minute or two ago takes another one off the deficit. Drumragh creeping back into this game now. The deficit's reduced in the last 2 minutes there to only 4 points. A goal and 5 to 4 points. There's still not 20 minutes gone. This game's far from over. It's going to be high scoring, free flowing game of football. It's right into the middle of the field. Dermot nearly had it again. It's broken down again. Drumragh come away. Ran about a 15 million miles that time and got away with it. Mickey gets a hand to it, knocks it right away down. Fergal Dilly's in a chase for it. He's on the very line there. Gets it away to Mickey Mossy. Mickey Dummy's a man. He's under pressure. He's pushed from behind. It's taken away from him. And Drumragh comes through and scrape it wide. Shave the paint off the post. But I think they've got a free. Mickey gets a public warning.
was awful. You know, he stood well every game.
Here's a free from Drumragh. And another point taken. Back to 3 points. Drumragh pulled themselves well back into this game. Only 3 points on it now. Gortin have died in the last couple of minutes. High up into the middle of the field there. Break. Eddie broke it down, but he only broke it to a Drumragh man. Drumragh finding the breaks far, far easier. It's going to Harry. Harry gets it broken away from him. Gortin's handling's not what it was in the early stages of the game. Drumragh man has it. He's getting nowhere. He's been well tackled there by Barry. Barry staying with it the whole way. Barry takes it off him and Barry comes away, but Barry gets blocked down. Breaks only away as far as Dermot Daly. Dermot surges through the crowd and breaks out into the middle of the field and kicks it long way into the centre of the full forward line. Drops into Conor Daly. Conor Daly's fighting for the ball and he gets it. He's pulled to the ground on the edge of the big D, looking for the quick free. He takes it over the top into Peter O'Neill. Can Peter score? Peter does. He does. He clears it and bangs it straight into the net. And there's a goal for Gortin. Or is it? Has the referee called? No, he's marked it down. A brilliant goal for Gortin. Well seen there by Conor Daly, who was fouled but had the presence of mind to get up and find Peter over the top of the defence. 2 goals and 5 points to Gortin, 5 points to Drumragh. Just what Gortin needed to put themselves back into the driving seat after losing 3 quick points to Drumragh there. Kick out again. Drumragh high into the centre of the field. This is a good, fast flowing, high scoring game. Peter O'Neill on the ball again. That was his first touch, Peters, when he scored that goal. He gets a good ball in there towards Colin McGarvey. Colin's looking for the score. He kicks it, screws it wide, lands it in the bushes behind the goals. Kick out again. Up in the middle of the field. Rogers under it. He's getting it broken away. That man's got a 4-inch advantage on him and he's breaking it from him every time. But it comes this time to Dermot Daly. Dermot's under pressure. He's still carrying the ball. He's still in control of the ball. He kicks it high. It's in towards Colin McGarvey again, but it only breaks to Peter O'Neill. Peter's down. He's on it. He's looking for the score, but he only gets it as far as Conor Daly. Conor's on it. He's on the left foot. He's on the turn and he's on the score. And that's another great score for Gortin. 2 goals and 6 points to Gortin. 5 points to Drumragh. 22 minutes gone. 7 points of a lead. Good performance by Gortin here in this first half. They're usually actually better team in the second half. Harry gets it well, gives it in there to Roger. Plays it away down towards Colin McGarvey. There's a wee bit towards the full back side. Colin McGarvey did well to break it. He tackles the man well. Barney Taggart sees a foul. Maybe I can't see. Free quick there to Drumragh. Taken quickly. Way up to Barry McNulty. Good hands on Barry. Pulls it down. Gets it away left foot and towards Peter O'Neill. Peter pushes the man. Drumragh get the free. Barry's playing a very solid game today. He's mopped up a lot of breaking ball in around the back of the defence, and in one-to-one confrontations with his man, he's coming out on top every time. He's under it again, and he holds it again, and he walks out of the defence. This time he hits it with the right foot, gets it away down the field, only goes as far as the Drumragh half-back line. Drumragh half-back line is their strongest line on today's show. Going nowhere out there on the wing, trying to get it something. Get it across the goals. Mickey Mossey's intercepting this time. He finds Barry. Barry's coming away. Barry hits it short this time. Rogers under it. Takes it. Comes away. Looking for a long ball. Right. Raking ball down the middle of the field. It's going to bounce. Colum's under it. Colum gets it for himself. Second attempt. Holds the man off. Gives it to Liam. Liam gives it back to him. The overlap's on. He's bouncing it again. He's still in control. He kicks it right footed and he kicks it over the bar. It's a brilliant score by Colin McGarvey. Fashioned between himself and Liam Mossey there. In the 24th minute of the first half, Gortin now move into an 8-point lead. 2 goals And 7 points to 5 points. And there's 6 minutes left in the first half. Check out again. No, I think 6. It's coming now to Drumragh. They kick it long and high away up the line. Mickey's under it. Nigel was under it as well, and both of them got in each other's way and broke it out over the line. Drumragh take the quick ball right in the corner there. And there's a bad clash. Number 11 was pulling on its full weight, and he kicked Nigel in the boot. I thought Nigel might have got kicked in the leg. He looks to have hurt his ankle pretty badly. It's always a worrying moment. Nigel's actually limping a bit. Anyway, there's a Drumragh free. And that's not going to make it, and it screws right out to the right hand side and it goes wide. Score now, still 2 points, 2 goals and 7 points to Gortin, 5 points to Drumragh, 8 points in it. 3 minutes, 4 minutes left. Paul Brogan kicks it way up high into the middle of the field. Harry takes it away from Dermot, sweeps it forward to Roger. Roger gets it quick into Conor Daly. Conor's in front of his man again. Conor's playing well today. Harry puts it, tries to get it over the top of the defence, and Roger nearly holds it. He does. He's on it. He's on the second chance. He does extremely well to hold on to it. Gets it over to Dermot Daly, who kicks it over his shoulder. It's not dead yet. It's put back into the square. Peter O'Neill's on it, kicks it. He gets it blocked by the Drumragh defence. Drumragh defence holds firm, kicks it away out. Only comes as far as Eddie. He's in the 21. He kicks it back into the left foot. This time he only finds the end line and he puts it wide. 3 minutes now to go. Gortin built up a very commanding lead. Drumragh take a quick kick out into the middle of the field. The man was on his own, but by the time the ball arrived, there was 2 Gortin men to take it off him, but Eddie only manages to register another wide for Gortin. An opportunity there maybe to fashion another score. Kick out comes to the middle of the field. Marty Keys is back on it again. He was out of the game there for 20 full minutes. I haven't seen him at all. But it only goes as far as Barry McCullough. He kicks it in. It's coming to Conor Daly. Conor's on the 21. Conor's trying to get inside his man. He does. He looks for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Colin McGarvey. Colin's being bottled up as well. He puts it across the field. There's Gortin men coming to it in all directions. Harry's the first one there. So out now, we're 40 yards out. We're 50 yards out. Nigel has it. He's trying to break through 2 men. He goes down in a heap. Referee gives no free. Gives it back again to Harry. Gortin still in possession, but they're going in the wrong direction. Eddie McCullough has it. He's back right out now in the middle of the field. They're starting another attack. This is good football from Gortin. Roger kicks it in high and he kicks it long, but he only can manage to... Yes, he does. He kicks it over the bar. I was sure that was to the left and wide. But there's a brilliant point by Gortin. They held possession. There must have been about 10 or 12 passes in order to get that score. We're into the last 2 minutes now of the half. Maybe Barney's going to blow her up earlier. Big kick out from the 21 again. Only this time finds Harry completely on his own. He gives it quickly into Liam Mossy, who lets it run through him. Dermot's on it. Dermot manages to kick it away. He keeps possession on the ground. He's still on it. He's getting the shoulder, but he manages finally to get it taken away from him. Drumragh hold off the attack and put it away out to a free man on the wing. Conor Starks, I think it is. He comes across the 50. He's on a solo run. Kicks it long, but Jared's in there and should have been sweeping it up. He finally does get a chance to sweep it up. And he kicks it away with his right foot now towards this little side of the field. It's only going to go to the Drumragh man. Harry's covering him. Colin Daly's tackling him as well, but he manages to get away. Drumragh are building an attack themselves. They're holding on to the ball. It's back with Conor Stars. Kicks it away in towards the right half forward position, and there's a free in for Drumragh. Drumragh have scored at least 2 or 3 of their scores from frees. They still only have 5 points on the board. It's kicked. This time it's not used at all. It's kicked wide by the full forward. And time's more or less up in the first half. Maybe a minute left. And whatever time Barney Tiger chooses that on. Big kick out again from Paul Brogan. Drops in the middle of the field. There's ideal conditions here for football. Dermot Daly sails through the middle and a very high tackle around the neck, and he gets pulled to the ground, and Dermot's lying prone and looks to be hurt. He was caught around the throat. Barney Tigers waiting on the man to come over to him, and he's definitely going for the book. It's definitely a bookable offence, but I've seen men sent off for things like it, but sentence off are not always a good thing. Tend to ruin a game, and I hope he's not sent off. I think he's still with us. Barney's decided to just book him. This is going to be a free to Gortin now. There's our other camera. But it's going away over the river. We're just having to stay with this one. We're back with the football here. And the ball's put away. It's finally breaking out to Gortin again. Rogers in possession. He puts it away out the wing towards Colin McGarvey. It goes over the top of everybody. Column's under it. He gets it in the 21. He finds Liam. Liam finds him. He breaks it on into the middle of the field. It's swept up though by the Drumragh defence. They're trying to break out, and they get a free out. On my clock now, we're nearly a minute over time. Barney Tigers looking at the watch. It must be very nearly half time, and there it is, half time whistle. Well, folks, that's half time. It's good to be back with you after the temporary loss of sound in the Derry Loughlin match. Score at half time here between Gortin and Drumragh. There's 2 goals and 7 points to Gortin and 5 points to Drumragh. I've never seen Gortin this far ahead at half time all season. 8 points. It's hard to imagine them losing the game. However, stranger things have happened. We'll just have to see how it goes. Gortin needs to keep this up and keep the pressure on. We're back with the second half. Just to remind you that Gortin have an 8-point lead. Dermot grabs her in the middle of the field. Drumragh take it away from him. They're not sure what way they're playing, I don't think, at this stage. They're going the right way now. Ball goes in towards... Oh, it's going to broke through the defence the whole way. Paul Brogan's coming out. Scurries back towards his goal. And the Mullen gets it. He's tight in the corner now. How can he beat his man? He always floats it right across the goals. And he puts it over the bar. There's a superb point for Drumragh. In the first minute of the second half. We were just getting into the action there when Drumragh came sweeping down the field and stuck over a point after about 25 seconds of the second half. Big long kick out over the top of the defence. It's going to go the whole way to Liam Mossy. Liam's on there's 2 men on him. Drumragh come away with it. They're clearing it down the field. Drumragh obviously had a swift talking to at half time. Big Barney McKenna comes out there and breaks it into this number 15 here. He's looking. He's doing a lot of dummying and turning. He kicks a high ball and it sweeps around. It sweeps over wide on this side and a point on the other side. But Barney McKenna was straight behind it and Barney McKenna signalled a wide. So wide it is. We can't see it from here, but at the end of the day, whatever the referee says, good or bad, we have to live with it. Sadly. Paul Brogan now takes the kick out from the edge of the small square after that wide. Connor Stars grabs a good one in the middle of the field. Hayden Skelton has had a quick, sharp word with these Drumragh lads, and they've come out in the second half a completely different side. Marty Keys kicks it away long, high in towards, but is it going to go over the bar? No, it's dropping in Paul Brogan's hands. He calls him mark and gets it out to Fergal Daly. Fergal this time kicks it. It's going to hit me in the eye, but it doesn't. It just comes out and over the line, and it's the Drumragh ball 55 yards out. Kicked in with the left foot by Barney Cox, right footed. Fergal Daly has it. He's under pressure, trying to break out. Gets it to Barry. Barry McNulty turns a man. Sweeps it away. Out. Rogers under it. He's looking for it. Gets it broken away from him. Peter's on it this time. He's in a tight corner. He doesn't manage to get it away to Roger. Drumragh really coming looking for it with a vengeance. He's breaking into Barney McKenna again. And Mullen, the man who scored that impossible point from the corner, misses one from simple 30 yards out in the 3rd minute. And the score remains now 2 goals and 7 points to Gortin, 6 points to Drumragh. Three minutes gone in the second half. Paul Brogan to kick it out. Who's under it? Drumragh are under it. Marty Keys kicks it away, and then the full forward has it this time. No, he doesn't. He breaks it, and Fergal Daly gets it. Fergal gives it this time out to Barry McNulty. Barry this time again out to Jared. Jared's right footed up the field. Is it going to go out over the line? I'm afraid it is. Harry will never get that one. It bounces on the line. Anyway, the danger has been relieved over to the Drumragh 50. Taken quickly into the middle of the field. Connor Stars turns Dermot Daly. Kicks it from the halfway line. Drives it in towards the corner back. Barry McNulty breaks it away to himself and picks himself up and gets it away towards Peter O'Neill, but it breaks to Jared McCullough. Jared gets a long ball down the field towards Liam Mossey. Liam's bundled over and Harry falls on it, but Harry's given the free. There's dissension from the Drumragh men. Barney Taggart gives 10 yards further on. Eddie McCullough's over there trying to look about the quick one, taking the good decision. It's about 49. It's just on the 50-yard line. Can he do it? Bends forward as he does. Runs in there and drives it. It's coming this time to Roger. Roger drops down. He's being tackled and held and harassed, but he gets it away to Colin McGarvey, but Colin can't get in a clean shot, and it ends up a wide for Gortin. Only 1 point in the second half so far, and that was scored by Drumragh. 7 points now between the teams. 5 minutes gone. Drumragh are making a much better introduction to the second half. Kick out into the middle of the field. They're on the attack again. Benny Cox with it. Gives it through to Marty Keys. He's looking for a man. He kicks it long and high and right away in, but Paul Brogan's under it. Paul's coming out. He gives it into space in the corner. And the Mullen has it again. He turns a man twice, but he ends up putting it out, putting it over the line, and that's a free to Gortin. Right in, deep in the corner, the heart of their defence. Mickey Mossey's to take it. No, he's not. Eddie's going in to take it. Or Jared, maybe. Jared it is. No, it's Eddie. It's that familiar left foot and the big drive. 85 yards into the middle of the field, bounces over the top of everybody. Comes on and Drumragh have it. They turn it. They're looking for a man. It's time. An overlapping halfback. Comes forward. Kicks it away. Mickey's under it. Breaks over the top of his head. Barney McKenna has it. He's through. He's 14 yards out. He fists it, but he fists it into the net. That's not a goal. He fisted the ball. He fisted the ball, but I think it's given it because Paul Brogan got a hand to it. It's given as a goal to the Drumragh. A goal it is. A goal to the Drumragh. A fortunate enough goal because Paul got his finger to it. 7 or 8 minutes gone. Second half. 2 goals and 7 points to Gortin. 1 goal and 6 points to Drumragh. There's only 4 points in it. I'll have to watch that one on the video tonight and see whether Paul got a finger to it or not. He claimed he didn't. Jared kicks it away into the corner. Colin McGarvey's after it. He's not going to make it. That one's going to go dead. What will Gortin's response be? Can they lift the game again? They responded earlier in the middle of the first half whenever Drumragh came back at them with 3 quick points. What are they going to do now that Drumragh have put it up to them with 4 scores early in the first half in the form of that goal and that point? No response yet from Gortin. Dermot Daly nearly has it in the middle of the field. Drumragh are coming away again. Aidan Skeleton's proven his worth for his talks at half time. Drumragh are building a good attack again. Is Barry going to get this one? There's a shoulder there. Man runs out over the line. But this has been given a Gortin ball. It's been given a Gortin ball. Jared O'Neill completely got confused there. He was, I knew rightly he was talking about a Gortin ball, but he forgot what way they were playing. Comes to Roger anyway. Kicks it away on into the middle of the defence. Colin McGarvey has it. He's getting a free. They've put it down and Liam's going to take it. 9 minutes. Liam Mossy to open Gortin's account in the second half. And it hits the post and comes away and it's back into the field of play. Drumragh gather it. Get to it. Coming out with it. They clear it away. Comes to Connor Stars. He turns. He's into space. He finds this man out the wing. Not a great ball. Overlaps it. Drumragh still on it and finding men, but there's a slip up and Jared McCullough's there, always there, as he always is, to pick it up. Clicks it long in there. Colin McGarvey gets it. Colin shrugging off the fall back, but he gets pulled to the ground about 30 yards out. He's looking about the quick one. He gets held back. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for it? Or is he going to put it down? Yeah, he's going to put it down for Liam to take. Or is it Roger's going to take it slightly to the right hand side, so it suits Roger better. It's Roger's first attempt at a score from the ground today. He's about 35 yards out, 30 yards out. 10 minutes gone. 11 minutes gone. Pausing the game there while the Drumragh man tied his boot. And there's the kick. And there's the score for Gortin. First point to Gortin now in the second half. Score 2 goals and 8 points for Gortin. A goal and 6 for Drumragh. 5 point lead. Drumragh quick kick out. Comes to Dermot on his own 50. He's looking about the long ball. He kicks it away towards Connor Daly. Connor comes and collects before the bounce. That's excellent stuff. Right into Roger. Roger finds a quick ball into Connor Daly. Colin McGarvey. Colin gets it over to Jared McCullough. And Jared left foots it straight over the bar. And a great point by Gortin. That's the kind of score that destroys confidence in the opposing teams. And 19 minutes left. Kick out comes out again. This time Dermot raises high and doesn't hold it. Barney McKenna, the Drumragh full forward, nearly had it. Goes in now to corner forward. He's been held again by Barry McNulty. He finds a man, and there's a kick in towards the end of the goals, but Paul Brogan came out to grab it. All I can say is I'm glad he wasn't standing in front of the net. He picks his moments, this Paul, and it's gone for a 50.
Apparently that the boy touched the ball before and that hadn't touched the ball. Run the wrong other way.
Benny Cox to take it. from the 50. Kicks it, got the length, doesn't have the direction, goes wide. "12 minutes going. Score remains 2 goals and 8 points. 2 goals and 9 points for Gortin. 1 goal and 6. Big kick up into the middle of the field. Gortin are back in a commanding position. Roger has it. Manages to get the ball in. Peter's under it. Peter looks for the break. He breaks it down well to Eddie McCullough. Eddie comes on and he fists it through to Peter. Peter turns up inside his man. Shrugs the tackle and kicks a big right-footed ball in there. It is a stick between the posts, and that's what Peter O'Neill can do. A brilliant point there for Gortin. Well put together by himself and Eddie. Linked well up together and ended with Peter slapping it over from 35 yards. $2.10 to Gortin, 1-6 to Drumragh. Drumragh made a good start to the second half, and we thought they were going to take Gortin by storm, but Gortin are back again now in a 6 or 7 point lead. The ball comes to Roger. Roger gets very well blocked down, but he gets his foot to it and he gets it out over the line at the Drumragh 50. $16 points to 9. Drops in there at the half-back line. It's punched away. Dropping again amongst a crowd of men. Who's going to get it? Barry gets it. Barry can always be relied upon to get it and to get it away. He drives it down the line. Peter's after it. He gets a fist to it. Pokes it on. Tries to beat his man. Referee gives him for pulling. And that's a Drumragh free. Hard luck there to Peter there. He's doing the best he could under the circumstances. There's 3 Gortin men under it and none of them get it. Drumragh get it. Marty Keys gets it and drives it away down, but this time it's fallen towards Fergal Daly. Fergal's held by one hand. He gets it with the other. He tries to break out. He's looking for a man. He takes it to the hand. He's under serious pressure. He goes down for it again, but then the Mullen comes in and the tackle from behind. And the free out is to Gortin. 15 minutes gone. Second half. Halfway through the second half. Gortin are 7 points in the lead. They shouldn't lose a game at this stage, leading with this margin. Well, this is a very open game, and if Drumragh got a goal, it would shake the whole thing up. That's going to be a Gortin ball to be taken by Peter O'Neill. No, he leaves it this time to Barry McNulty. Peter makes his way forward. A look at about himself. Barry McNulty thumps it high, goes in there to Roger, breaks over the top of the two of them. Peter gets a hand to it. Nearly kills a half a dozen spectators. Manages to hit none of them. Drumragh get the ball. Ball goes deep into the heart of the Gortin defence, but this time, yes, Jared's under it again and he gets it away out to the side to Nigel. Nigel turns inside, clears it away up across the middle. Roger gets a man crawling all over his back again. This time the ball is going to go dead. That Drumragh man could have got it, but he didn't. Drumragh ball. He gets it badly away to Roger. Roger kicks it long, and this time is Peter O'Neill going. He's after it. Peter's on it. He should take his point. He fists it into the middle. It goes to Colin McGarvey. Colin gets crammed up, but Colin manages to get room enough to find his point. 2-11 to Gortin. 1-6 to Gortin. 8 points the lead. Back to the position we were at half time. It's about 17 minutes gone, and this time Dermot holds it the whole way and lunges through the middle of the field and crosses the 50 on a big solo run. He's going dead straight. He fists it out a wee bit too high for Liam Mossey. Liam takes it with his left foot and Liam kicks it over the bar, and there's a great score by Gortin. Dermot Daly played an excellent ball there. If Dermot could do more of that, his contribution to the Gortin team would be immeasurable. Caught a brilliant ball. Came the whole way with it. Mickey Mossy finds himself in unfamiliar territory in the half-forward line. Gortin are back on it. Colin McGarvey gets it. He tries to find Roger. He gets him. Out in the wing. There's the, oh, Jesus, that was an awful charge. Centre half back. Hit Roger straight in the face with his fist. Roger couldn't actually believe it. We're in the 19th minute of the second half. 11 minutes left. Liam Mossy now to take the free. That looked like an extremely high tackle there by on Roger Keenan. That centre half back has already been booked, I think, otherwise Barney Haggard made us show him the way to go home. Liam kicks it, it screws round and it turns round, but it doesn't turn in time and it goes out over to the left and goes wide, or even to the right. .213 to Gortin. We're just taking a look up there to see is our sound transmitter working alright to beam this around the world by satellite tonight. If the ball breaks into the middle of the field, Drumragh have it. 19 points to Gortin. 9 for Drumragh. Barry has it. Puts it into the middle of the field. Peter's after him. Peter tackles him the whole way. This time the referee gives the free to Drumragh. Connor Starks takes it way up into the corner. Damon Duncan kicks it. Referee gives it where the ball lands. The and Drumragh are fighting away. All credit to them. They're 10 points behind. There's only 10 minutes to go, and they have not given up. Benny Cox tries to fashion something. A brilliant block there by Jared McCullough. Keeps him out in the 21. He scrapes it across towards Endemoln. Endemoln picks it up, gets it in with his left foot. That's found there by Benny McKenna, but the bowling breaks down. And Nigel McCarron grabs the man as he was about to shoot, pulls him down. Barney Taggart goes in to award the free. Looks to be 21 yards out. And there's Drumragh with the first point now. That's the first point they got since they got their goal. A goal and 7 points now to Drumragh. That's 10 points. 2-13 to Gortin. $19 points to 10. 9 points. 9 points the lead. 9 points the lead and about 10 minutes left or less. Just about 10 minutes left. Comes back in. The Drumragh attack. The game is not as good as it was in the first half. This time it breaks now to Barry McNulty. He goes down for it. Tries to get it at the second attempt. He gets his jersey pulled. He comes out. Shakes the man off. And clears it. And to space to Dermot Daly. Dermot's all on his own. He's away on another big solo run. This time he hits it early. He's trying to put it right over the top of the defence to Colin McGarvey. Colin picks it up. Takes it off the fullback's head. Gets away from him. Looks it up. Finds Liam. Liam's on the 21. Liam sticks it straight over the bar for another point for Gortin. How many points has Liam Mossy scored today? That's our question in the quiz tonight. The score's 2-14 to Gortin, the biggest score they've registered all year. 2-14 to Gortin, 1-7 to Drumragh. Or exactly double scores. 10 points to lead. Drumragh attacking once again. This time Nigel McCarron holds the ball under pressure from two Drumragh men brilliantly. Manages to get his clearance away. Roger Keenan breaks it down to Jared McCullough. Jared McCullough's tackled late. Referee lets it go. Ball now comes to Drumragh. Put it away across into the middle. Marty Keys gets it. He's been in and out of this game in fits and starts. Benny Cox played a good game. Did a lot of work. Kicks it away long and it drops the whole way through to Paul Brogan. Paul finds Peter O'Neill. The pace of the game has died. Peter, big long rake and drop kick in there towards Colin McGarvey. Colin was always going to get that ball. And he finds Harry. Harry gets it out towards Roger. Who's Roger going to find? He's looking for Liam Mossy. He gets him. Liam puts it right across to Colin McGarvey. Colin McGarvey's on his own. What is he going to do? He turns, he drives it over the bar, and there's a great score for Gortin. How many ways can you say that's a great score for Gortin? Gortin has now scored 2 goals and 15 points, and I'm running out of ways to describe them. A goal and 7 points to Drumragh. We're also running out of paper, as if we're making an appeal here to the crowd if they have any more paper to register these scores. 2-15 to Gortin, 1-7 to Drumragh. 11 points to lead. Cut ball coming down. Barry McCullough gets it away, only gets it as far as the Drumragh man. He comes out. What's going to happen? He's still under pressure. He finally gets it away, but at this time it's only going to go across towards Kieran McGarvey. Gortin have injected 2 subs into the game here. Kieran McGarvey, recently returned from America, doesn't find his man. Drumragh build another attack. Benny Cox on the ball, turns into the middle of the field. He's under pressure from Dermot Daly. Dermot manages to break it away from him. Drumragh still on the ball. They're now right away in down there. Connor Starrs has it. He's about 30-35 yards out. Finds Endemol. Endemol kicks it up into the air. What's it doing? It falls. It's going through. Endemol sails through again. He's lucky that Gortin didn't give away a free. They finally did. That's a free in for Drumragh and Endemol. We're moving into the last 6 minutes of the game. 5 minutes of the game. And there's 11 points between the teams. There's only 10 now. As Drumragh scored a point to a barely scarcely audible ripple of applause from their own supporters. 1-8 to Drumragh, 2-15 to Gortin. One 8 to Drumragh, 2-15 to Gortin. Kicked out into the middle of the field. McGarvey gets it under control again. This time he's semi-blocked down. Comes out to Roger. Roger breaks it away twice and gets it back to Colin McGarvey. Colin manages to turn his man in there and he's free. And the referee goes over there to see what's happening, as far as I can remember that. Drumragh man might have been on a booking, Marty Keys. He decides to take no action. Doesn't really much point in sending a man off at this stage. Rogers has a free. It's about 35 yards out, just right over in the right side of the field for him. 4.5 minutes left. Rogers sweeps it in, but it curls too early and it curls wide. Gortin have killed this game off as a spectacle a wee bit early. And the excitement has died amongst a huge crowd here assembled at St Pat's Park. We're going to get out of this one with a full set of nails intact. The ball breaks now into the middle of the field and Gortin have it again. Colin McGarvey. Colin breaks it out, goes way through to Roger. Roger sweeps through, left foots it, and left foots it over the bar. Back to double scores, 2-16 to Gortin, 1-8 to Drumragh. 11 points in it. 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Kick out comes out. I think it's going to go the whole way. Referee gives it for handing off the ground. Hard luck there to Barry. That's a terrible sideline ball, which nearly takes the head of 3 or 4 people in the crowd. At least it wakens them up. The crowd was rapidly falling asleep there. Colin finds Dermot Daly in the middle of the field. Dermot's away on a surging solo run. Straight past the centre half back and he kicks it, but he kicks it out to the right and wide and into the showgrounds. Well, we can't dispute it. It's been a great display with Gortin. Drumragh played well in fits and starts, but they couldn't really match Gortin when it came to scoring power. Peter O'Neill has it. He's 50 yards out and he just turns and he just drives it over the bar. That's the kind of difference between the teams today. Quick kick out again by Drumragh as we will count our way down towards the 60 minutes, the final whistle, and 2 more points for Gortin in their search to gain promotion. Our video nearly fell off the top of the van. The ball's broken down over the line. Referee gives it to Drumragh. Falls into the centre of the defence. And the ball goes for it, gets it. Turns out onto the 21, left, gets it with his left foot, and he kicks it over the bar and registers a score for Drumragh. .217 to Gortin. 1-9. Fergal Daly's injured, I think, in the middle of that ruckus. Fergal looks to be quite seriously injured. He's carrying that hamstring fairly badly. Gortin have already got 2 subs on. I'd say Fergal may come off. There's not really an awful lot of point. There's only about a minute or 2 left in the clock. Fergal's going to play away anyway. See what happens. Kick out. Up into the middle of the field. Drumragh have it. Semi-blocked down. Falls to Peter O'Neill. He's on the halfway line. Peter drives it away in. Doesn't find Column this time. It's been a real feature of the game today, is the way that the Gortin men have found their own teammates. Played possession football all the way and scored some wonderful scores. Ball's going away in high now. See how Fergal's leg is. Fergal manages to get a hand to it and knocks it away for a 50. We're coming very near the end of this game. .217 to Gortin. 1-9 to Drumragh. Nearly broke away and it finally breaks out. The Drumragh man got his fist to it, but he only managed to put it wide. That's our aerial camera there. Or else it's left home. We're back now with the kick out, Paul Brogan. Dermot manages a brilliant one-handed catch just in the midfield there, and he gets fouled. Barney Taggart blew the whistle twice, and I thought he was going to go for a third one to call this game to end, because we're actually now overtime. 30 minutes played. Jared McCullough gets it quickly into Dermot Daly. Dermot's in a notion of space, but he manages to drive it over the bar.
After he's done, but it's not worth changing. It still goes, you know.
Double scores again. 218 to 1-9. That's 12 points the margin. A great display of point taken by Gortin there today as Barney Taggart blows the final whistle. And the various team members shake hands and make their way away. Well, what do you think of that? A great display there by Gortin. They weren't really seriously troubled. They were leading by 5 points to 2 after 3 or 4 minutes. They scored a goal early in the first half. They were leading by 8 points at half time. And although Drumragh came back at them a couple of times, they weren't able to put their scores together. And Gortin ended up 12 points in the lead at the end of the game. Now, you can't get much better than that, especially whenever you remember that they actually scored 18 points and an awful lot of them were from play. Well done to Gortin.